Re-caulking in here is kind of ugly, bro.
Ugly's an understatement. It's nasty.
I started ripping it out, and what happens is when it's not sealed 100% between the tile and the top of the tub, water gets in, can't dry, and one of my mentors taught me the saying, if it can't dry, it'll die. So we have to do the laborious task of digging all of this out, and then we're gonna have to sort of scrape all this away.
You know, caulking is much harder than it looks, right?
It is, because there's all these reels out there where you've got two surfaces and someone just like licks their finger and it's perfect.
That's what I thought,
yeah, and then you try it and it's... So the plan today is pull out the big stuff, clean off the little stuff, and then we're gonna mask it off, and then we're gonna push in new silicone right into the joint, pull the tape off, let it cure. Tomorrow you can take a bath in here.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, so why don't you start on this side, use that little hooky guy, and I'll start cleaning this side using a plastic razor blade to start like this. Slowly work at it.
Puppy dream.
So what's the bath routine with the kids? Do you do it? Does Crystal do it? Is it a every night bath?
Mateo's basically on an every night bath. But what we started doing now is just giving them a bath together.
You know, it's tough. It's tight in
Look at
here.
that.
Trying to feel the caulk.
So all of this stuff on the surface we need to get off. We either need to sort of peel it off or pull it with a razor blade. I'll use a little bit of solvent on my rag to see if that
I was
loosens it
gonna
up.
ask you what that smell was.
Yeah, it's like an adhesive remover.
Oh, okay.
While this adhesive remover kind of sets in, I'm curious to know, is this a fun project?
It's fun. I wouldn't classify it as fun, but I'm definitely learning a lot, and it's a super useful skill.
Mateo, what do you think? All right, looking like it's drying. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna vacuum everything, give it a quick wipe down, and let's start masking.
I think it looks really good so far. Definitely way better than the first time we saw it. And I'm really excited for George to learn how to caulk a tub for future projects.
All right, so this is the tape we're gonna use. We're gonna stay at least a quarter off the inside corner, but wherever we have sort of rough cuts in the tile where it's more than that, we're gonna go more. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the top. So see here, we're showing some tile, we're over, we're under. There's no tile showing, there's some tile, so it's, you know, it's obviously not gonna look perfect when we're done, but it hopefully it'll look cleaner.
Better than this.
And the most important thing is we're trying to keep water from the wall assembly. Now it's time for the vertical. So same thing, staying off the corner, working our way down, trying to stay as straight as possible. Boom. And you see, because it's sort of square, it's doing a nice job. What do you think? You want to give it a go?
Sure.
All right.
You make this thing look easy, Zach.
Like there.
A little less, yeah, like that, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do a little demonstration so you know what we're looking for here. We're gonna put the sealant on. And on this side, I'm just gonna leave it heavy. And then over here, I'm just gonna sort of smooth it out so it's lower or tighter to the tape. This is sort of what we wanna see happening. Now see where I peel it back here? See how that's peeling up? So that's what we'd like to avoid. We don't want to leave a big, heavy bit of
Like this.
sealant on the tape. We want to taper it down so it's thinner, so we get that nice, sharp line like that. This is the only part of this whole process that really takes any precision and accuracy. So now it's prepperson time. So we've got the sealant, and what happens when you get sealant on your finger? You take the rag and you go like this, right?
It's happened to me many times.
And then all of a sudden the rag is covered
Exactly.
in sealant, and then this hand is covered in sealant.
And then you just have a mess, and then you just get
And
frustrated.
then you ruin your
like,
clothes like I did. This was brand new this morning, and look at me now. Ruined. Anyway, so the way I like to do it is I'll sort of lay it out. Could be next to me, could be on my leg, but I'm gonna sort of wipe my finger, wipe my finger, wipe my finger, and work my way across this rather than doing this nonsense where I'm just making a bigger mess. And then if we're finding that when we're tooling it or cleaning it out, it's dragging, we can use glass cleaner. It needs to be a clear glass cleaner. If it's tinted, sometimes that tint will dye the white.
So what will that do?
It'll basically act as a lubricant. You could also use dish soap, but basically what we want to do is it'll make it easier for us to sort of spread it out without it just getting all over our finger. So this is like basically to smooth it out. We call it tooling it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have a trash bucket close because we're gonna be, once we get this where we want it, we're gonna pretty quickly
Take the tape.
take the tape off.
And then we just want to drop it in here.
And then we're just gonna like pull it up and try not to get ourselves completely covered. One of us is gonna get completely covered.
It has to be you.
It has to be me because I'm wearing my fancy suit and you're dressed very nicely.
I wouldn't say it very nicely, but I definitely know how to my clothes.
We're using 100% silicone and try and push it into the joint. All right, so we're gonna switch to clear for this because I think the white is gonna contrast a little too harshly. So now that we've got it all smoothed out, we're gonna remove the tape, and what you're gonna try and do is pull away from the joint and then straight into the trash. So you start down there, pulling that off, and I'll work on this side.
Okay.
Kind of satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Just grab the glass cleaner and just get it nice and wet on top of the ceiling. So I'm just gonna kind of just blend that right now. So now we're just gonna clean the tub, get all our footprints out of it. But well done, you crushed it.
Wow. I'm shocked.
It looks really good, right?
Yeah.
I think it went really well. I think you doubted me at times. I think you doubted yourself.
I didn't. Yes. I didn't doubt you. Doubted myself. It went surprisingly well.
It went very well.
Thanks a lot, Zach.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.